Steal it. Don't you wanna steal it?
I wish a motherfucker would. I know a motherfucker wish that they could. Ayy. I wish a motherfucker would. I know a motherfucker wish that they could. Ayy. Niggas wanna steal my flow, Joe, but I'm like, oh no, not my mojo.
Welcome back, Best Uni Crew. It's Sugar. I just wanted to come on real quick and say Happy New Year's again and do a video on how to do a markup for chip bags. What you need to do is go to Google and search potato chip bag. And you're going to go up here where it say image. You're going to click on images. And you'll just find a bag of chips. Do this one. Just find a bag of chips and you save the photo. And you're going to take it over to Cricut Design Space. Okay, so once you get into your Cricut Design Space, what you want to do is push New Project. And you will go to Upload. You'll select from your photo library. Okay, so you will use your removal tool, which is the little thing that look like a pencil, to remove the background of the photo. Just touch the background and it should give you a shadow, which will be up here at your right hand corner. Okay, so this is what you want to keep. You just want to keep the little black shadow. So I'm going to save the black shadow as a cut file. And I just put chip. I'm going to insert it into my design space. I'm going to grab a shape, which is like just a regular square. I'm going to duplicate a copy of the chip bag. I'm going to go to duplicate, which is layer. So I'm going to layer a copy. I'm going to make my box big enough for me to see. One of the chip bags is going to be flipped the opposite direction, so I'm going to flip one of them horizontal. That'll be the back of the bag. And this will be the front of the bag. I'm going to move it to the front, send to front. Make sure I try to size them the same. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I can only do one at a time, so let me move this one out the way. I'm going to highlight one chip bag on top of the square. And I'm going to make sure both of them are highlighted. Then I'm going to go to contour. Not contour, I'm going to go to slice. So after I slice it, I remove what I don't need and I'm going to delete those. I come over here. I'm going to make sure I send this to front so I can see where it's at. And then I'm going to highlight it and then I'm going to slice. Okay. Okay, so now you just need to find you a barcode and your nutrient facts and your sand. Like you need to already have your chip bag designed. Like however you design in your chip bag, you just kind of want to mimic it over here in your display. So I'm just using a random picture, so y'all have to design your own chip bag. I'm just trying to give you an idea. So just find like whatever your chip bag gonna look like, whatever your front part of your chip bag, you need that part. So I'm gonna just put this behind here, and that's the front of my chip bag. I'm gonna go to shapes. I'm gonna grab a square. I'm gonna make it skinny enough, and I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna just say yellow. I'm gonna do yellow. So I'm gonna make this design here. I'm gonna make it 2 times. So I'm gonna layer a copy, like duplicate a copy. Leave a little space because you want it to look like a chip bag. You know how they had like the little white part. But this is just to mark up your chip bags to show people what you designed already. You get what I'm saying? I hope people understand that. I pray. So I'm gonna send this to the back. I'm gonna send to the back. Send to back. I should have attached it. I don't know. I'm tripping. So yeah, you can highlight these two and attach them. Attach. Okay. So you can send it to the back at the same time instead of how I did it. So this is my sand and stuff I want. You'll have to go find you a barcode or whatever you did, whatever you use to design your image. That's what you bring over. I hope this is making sense, y'all. I'm trying to explain it the best way I know how. So that would be your chip bag template. Like this is like a markup. They just put their design of their chip bag that they already got, or they can make. They just design it like that, some kind of way. I hope that makes sense to somebody, Lord. But yeah, another thing, you probably can do your sneakers and stuff like that. So you'll do the same as you did with the chip bag. You'll just bring the sneakers over, and you'll save the shadow cut. So you'll save it as a cut file. Okay, let's just find an image of your choice. It don't have to be perfect. Let's just say you want to do something for Valentine's Day. You'll make your image small enough to fit on this label here. Well, before you do that, you have to slice it. My bad, I'm moving too fast. So what you want to do, you want to do the same thing I did with the chip bags. You want to put the sneaker. You can put it on top or behind it. And you want to highlight it and you want to slice. You'll move that out the way. And you'll do the same with this one here. And you'll slice. Okay? So let's just say, for instance, we'll use this one right here, this shadow, and we'll just make our, whatever our image is, we'll make it small enough to fit on there. Let me make this, let me send this to front. Let me send this to back. Send this to back. Okay, this is just a rough draft, like how you did the chip bag. If you wanted your sneaker thing to look like a Valentine thing. Let me find something Valentine thing. Okay, so let's just say if you wanted your sneaker to look like a Valentine theme, you would just like find a pretty background and you will slice that onto the sneaker looking thing, and then you'll duplicate it because you want the back to look like that too, I guess. And then you'll get your image and you just put it on there. Okay? And you're going to pretty much do the same as you did for this. You'll get a barcode. This one now, I ain't never really just made now for real. It's in the front. And do your little barcode. Do something like that. And I mean, like, you really don't have to do the shadow thing, I believe, for this. You can just slice, attach it, and you can have it. But just in case you did want to do something like, put it behind there and make it look like that, then you can. So, I mean, like, I guess that's how they do it. That's how I'm figuring that they did it. But so I hope that helped somebody. I know I didn't explain too good, but I mean, like, I think I did pretty decent. You want to make sure everything is flattened. Another thing, like I said, I don't think you just have to have this background. You can just mark them up like that. I think most of the people on Etsy do it with a background because they put the size and the width and the name or, something on top of it. When they be having like the size, the temp, not the temp, but like the measurements and stuff. Most people use it like this for they can have that box, I guess, honey. I don't know, honey. So you can do something like that, but you don't have to have that. You do if you want the chip look. Now, let me show you that. You just have to slice. So you highlight. Or you'll use the chip bag. You'll slice with the chip bag with your image. Same thing as you did with the square. You know what I mean? Look at that. So it looked like a chip now. Yeah, this is my chip shadow. Let's say if I wanted that Valentine look, I just did. I go back to my uploaded pictures. If this is the image I was going to design, I will slice it in the pattern. If I already got my design done, I can just slice it in the pattern. And it'll be the shape of the chip bag. See? But yeah, anyway, bye. Love y'all. Have a blessed one. I'm going to bed.